Dalglish. Money gave him no space to work in. And Dalglish is just down on the deck there. His Money. Faced by Dremler. And Dalglish clearly has a problem. Kraus, who sorted things out for the Germans. And Dalglish in pain, but Mr. Garrido allowing play to continue. And Rummenigge and Colin Irwin. It seems that Dalglish's problem is to the left ankle. Or is it up on the hip? Anyway, he's coming off for treatment. Hans Weiner. Wolfgang Dremler. Rummenigge coming short for it. Dalglish, and Money giving him no room at all, which is good to see, and Dalglish back on his feet. But an untried youngster is going to get his chance. Here he is, Howard Gale. Scored a hat-trick for the reserves at the weekend. Well, the task was difficult enough at the start, and they've lost their most experienced striker of European and international football to be replaced by Howard Gale, a 19-year-old. That's Hoeneß, and it's much too high. Money. Hansen. Rather exaggerated side shuffle. Looking for Gale. Dremler coming back. Oh, I say, what's he going to give there? Well, the Liverpool supporters obviously thought they should have had something, and it did look a very, very wild challenge to me by Dremler. But Mr. Garrido, quite unconcerned. Well, we can look at it again. It really was not a very good challenge. And what did he get? Well, he came straight across Howard Gale. And I think if the referee had had that view of it, his decision might have been entirely different. Sternberger. Four waiting for the cross. This is Augenthaler. And the crowd anxious for them to get on with it. But here's Sternberger. And he found himself a little bit of space. But Clemens had his angles all worked out. Rummenigge. Here's Gale, who's come from a loan period with Fulham to play in the semi-final of Europe. And this is a promising run. And he's got the free kick. And what a pity from Liverpool's viewpoint, he didn't get a similar verdict from the referee in the first half when the trip was inside the box. But the penalty that Liverpool felt they should have had, they weren't given. Souness on the ball, Johnson making a run in, and it may be that Neil will come behind. And here's McDermott, rather screwing off his foot. Souness gained at least half the extra distance he was looking for. Owen is up, and Owen again. Almost a disaster by Weiner. Owen, I don't think he realised what a good chance the first header was. He knocked it across the goal, and there was nobody coming onto it. And then Weiner gave him a second opportunity. Hansen. There haven't been too many goal-mouth incidents, but those that there have been have come in the Bayern area. And Johnson is onside, and the ball wouldn't come to him. And he spurned a real chance then, David Johnson. Somehow the ball seemed to hang in the air, and it didn't run on as he hoped it would. Jungens changed his mind, was off balance, then Johnson let it go. It was forced wide, and in fact, it came off the defender for the corner. free kick has been given for the push in Bayern's favour. Kennedy. And he's got himself booked. Really a silly lad. A little bit of immaturity there in this sort of atmosphere from Howard Gale. This is, of course, his first booking. And that now means that Liverpool have two players with one yellow card against their name in the European competition through the season. The other one with one against his name is Colin Irwin. And Bayern also have two. Here is Irwin. There to Augenthaler and the man on the ball here, Kraus. That's a good cross. And it ran comfortably. Good turn by Kraus. Well won by McDermott. And Liverpool are going to bring on experience for what has become rather impetuous youth. But even so, he's had his moments to remember, Howard Gale. Replaced by a man who has two winners' medals in this competition. But it means, of course, that Liverpool have used both their allowed substitutes. Ernest poised to run. Dalglish is at the back. And the corner. Which Breitner has gone to take. Ernest, number 9, with the high forehead. And up goes Ernest. Breitner. Dalglish. Rummenigge. Dremler. Ernest in the middle. Rummenigge coming away again. And here's Ernest. Well, he got plenty of power in the header, Dieter Ernest. But it cleared the crossbar without Clemens needing to touch it. Look at the goalkeeper, though, poised to move and to cover any eventuality, which he did. Johnson, Kennedy is up, suddenly in space and onside and scores! Ray Kennedy has given Liverpool the lead. Suddenly, out of nothing, the skipper gets the goal, which changes the entire atmosphere. Johnson had pulled it across to him, and Bayern have been pressing so much, got caught out at the back, and Ray Kennedy, with the chance which he took with his right foot to put it wide of Walter Jungens. 38 minutes of the second half gone, 7 minutes of the match remaining, and the Liverpool supporters celebrate. Ray Kennedy's 19th goal in Europe in total. Here's Carl Dalglish. And the ball safely in the arms of Ray Clemens. And they're already celebrating. And so many people who support Liverpool had booked their tickets to Paris before the first leg. Janssen. And here's Rummenigge! And he's equalised! The ball over the defence. And Rummenigge has saved a German team that looked out of it, that looked distraught. And the crowd, of course, buzzing. A little over 2 minutes were remaining when the goal was scored. And the first mistake that the Liverpool defence have made all night, they were made to pay for. Rummenigge's 20th goal. It got a flick off Irwin and thumped in by Rummenigge. On to Janssen, who will grab by Clements as we move into the last minute. What a good save that was. And of course, at 1-1, it's no wonder that Bayern are still pressing strongly, because 1-1 is enough for Liverpool, because they would go through on the away goal. So Liverpool just happy to slow it down. Checking the watches on the bench. Bob Paisley smiles, but it's not over yet. There might in fact be another goal. And they've done it! The away goal has counted. Embracing on the bench, Ray Kennedy's goal has been enough to take Liverpool through to the European final.